Welcome back, audience, and those of you watching on TV, your PC, or a variety of handheld devices. You might recall our last episode brought to you from my clinic. It concerns a patient who presents with extreme Europeanization syndrome, coupled with acute horizontalism. I am Dr. Alinsky, and, for the benefit of those watching, can you introduce yourself, madam?
Yes, it seems like I just did, but I will go ahead anyway. My name is Suzanne Mohill, a former Lake Worth commissioner, at the same time very European, getting more so every day. Oh, and doctor, why is there a dog in a Chinese hat sleeping in that chair? Is it okay to have dogs in the clinic?
Very observant, Ms. Mohill. The dog's name is Pingzu. He is on loan to the clinic from Beijing's Institute of Ancient Chinese Secrets. I am sure we will hear from him later. He is well versed in clinical practices and is very well behaved, but has a special talent. Ms. Mohill, continue your discussion on this Europeanization you are experiencing.
I just spent 6 weeks in Italy, and they were some of the most difficult weeks of my life. I was with only one person. Me. I had to deal with myself. I was just there. I was in a different country. In a different climate. In a different house. I did not speak Italian. I did not know my way around. Every day, and I mean every day, there was something new. Sometimes everything was new. The first day I was there, I walked down the mountain and came back up a different way.
A mountain. A mountain. Please, Ms. Mohill, get us up and down the mountain quickly. Pingzu is on loan and we need to get him back later today.
Okay, doctor. The mountain turned out to be a bad idea. I got lost and scared. I had to ask for help, and ironically, upon asking this one person for help by just putting my hands in the air, saying two kind of Italian words, "Mi cosa?" and shaking my head, she knew what I meant. I showed her my phone with the name of just one person who I knew there, I knew there, who had picked me up from the bus stop the day before, and she walked me to his house. I felt stupid. I couldn't find my house. Sounds funny to me now as I write this, but it was not funny at the time. Or fun. I missed buses and trains. I also couldn't find the bread store for 3 weeks. The stores all close, and I mean everything closes from like 12:30 to 3:30, so I always felt rushed to get to the store before it closed. Who was I without my education? Without my job? Without my role? Without my experience? Spending that much time alone with me was difficult. For me, doing things is easy. Getting degrees, getting elected, accomplishing stuff. The challenge, I found out, was being with me and to knowing me.
That was thrilling, Ms. Mohill. Pingzu, it is time to bring you into the act. Pingzu is trained in the ancient Chinese art of Gongyaoshi. Gongyaoshi is what we in the English-speaking world as a bullshit detector. It seems that one of the concurrent symptoms of extreme Europeanization and acute horizontalism is a swollen resume. Pingzu is used to detect the swollen list of achievements by making sounds such as this.
That is truly fascinating, doctor, but I think I have nothing to worry about. Many of those things on my resume came straight from Banana Breath, and we all know how truthful she is.
Pingzu is very sensitive, Ms. Mohill. He is just doing his job and has extensive training in this ancient Chinese art form. Now, could you share some of your accomplishments?
Well, first of all, while a Lake Worth commissioner, I saved the casino building at the beach from demolition. Most recently, I was an international trade advisor with extensive knowledge of the South Florida market. I attracted more than $100 million of new investment into a community, stimulating economic development and job creation. I personally stimulated a 20% increase in new business creation during the recession. I created ecotourism and sustainability brand for a city, and I initiated international relations in twin cities including Sopot, Poland.
Oh my, Ms. Mohill, I didn't expect such an exaggerated response from Pingzu. He is getting worn out and I fear for his safety.
Achieved more than a 20% increase in new business creation by setting innovative public policy and creatively financing more than $100 million in new infrastructure projects. Built built international relations, stimulated tourism and birthed a cultural and economic renaissance, resulting in the city being featured in national and international media, and finally represented the city's achievements at conferences in Germany and Canada.
Ms. Molehill, Prince Yu just died. He couldn't take it anymore. I believe you have created an international incident that might require the involvement of the UN. Audience, we must close the show now. I didn't expect this to end this way.